Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Mansa Musa of Mali 10,000 gold per turn challenge game. We are now at war with Coupe because he's joined in an emergency, unfortunately, which is means we're having to reroute trade routes that were going to him. He's one of the highest gold per turn trade route partners we have, so that's just, it's sadness, but it is what it is. Let me hit you up with a holy site here. So had I rearranged this slightly differently, I would have put the holy site here and put the Saguba down here, but I just hastily dropped those in a previous video, and now I'm dealing with the consequences. Okay, this guy can't continue railroading in that direction because Preslov is not an ally. So I'm going to have him come down. Dude, can you fix the pathing, please? I don't know why it gets so broken like that, but whatever. It's okay. Just makes things take a little longer when you have the movement and the path exists, but the game can't do it for you, and you can't manually like step them through, unfortunately, because you can't end a movement on the same tile as somebody else. So anyway, it's just a problem with the game right now. It happens. So he's gonna drop a city. We got these guys going in finally. Boston is here. Let's get them started with oh, they need a flood barrier. Let's get them started with a harbor. And I will start with fishing boats. How much longer for... It's 2 turns for Reyna. It's good to know. We have 335 gold, so let me go ahead and buy their granary to get them boosting. And that's all for cash money from them. Nothing of interest over here. The money we're getting from these trade routes is still solid. It's just unfortunate that he didn't want to be part of the agreement here. You know what? They're doing so well there that I'm just gonna maximize gold per turn. They'll pick up food and production, obviously, as they go, because we'll just, in the order of operations, we'll hit it eventually. You guys just upgraded this turn, so you can't move right now. Alright. Chop. Finished our flood barriers. Let's have you work on commercial hub investments. And I'm just gonna follow the trader through Mongolian territory right now. He went this way, and then it looks like they're going this way after going through Coca-Cola. He's got a military engineer. Maybe he'll build some railroads in his territory, or maybe he might be dropping like a mountain tunnel. I don't know what he's gonna be up to.
Apart from the sanitation, if winning isn't everything.
Professional sports does not change what we want to do at all. We successfully sold a pittance of gold. Basically nothing. Dude, what are you doing? You just trying to get killed? Because that's what's happening, is you're getting killed. I don't know what your goal was in life. It was not to be successful, though. Unless your mission was to die. If you're like a dwarf from Warhammer Fantasy, and you just want to die, then that's That's another thing, I suppose. See, that made the gold go. I'm very confused with how shopping malls work. I just don't understand them. It might be just thresholds of amenities changing and getting like a, you know, because every time you hit like a new threshold, it changes like by 5% of city output or something. So maybe they're just happy now versus before. I'm very confused. You wouldn't dare, sir. He settled where I wanted to settle. Well, he settled close enough to where I wanted to settle that I cannot settle there anymore. We're gonna go settle around him and try to steal that land back via loyalty. Although he's got a big city on the other side, so I don't know how great our chances are. I guess work on a spy. We can get a war department at some point. I think that's probably... That's fine. We're not running... I mean, we're running city projects, but I don't want to send builders after them either. So I'm going to do it that way. You have power, so I don't need to worry about rushing through any of that. I'll work on your factory. A one-turn neighborhood, that's entertaining to me. Let's drop it next to the industrial zone. Okay, that man has been defeated. Let me railroad these tiles up. There we have it. Running into the city ruined things? Does it make people unhappy when you're hanging out? Disguise. Or surveillance. Nah, we'll just take disguise. So you now have... Everything is about enhancing your mobility and your mission speed. So those are nice ones, I have to say. 11 turns, so this guy's probably all we need to help them out. I'll buy another... I'm not gonna waste money on it. I was gonna say I'll buy it to like railroad up the area in here. I don't know how much assistance that would actually provide us though, so I'm not gonna spend the money on it. Oh, I have to hit escape. Because sometimes the range targeting just takes over and it doesn't like fully release, so when you click on a unit it doesn't transfer control properly. You guys might be able to take this turn in a combination effort. You weren't able to, but you got a little experience in the process, barely took any damage, that's fine. And then this one will fall pretty much either the same turn or the turn after. I think next turn we can take both cities. Which is it's a nice feeling, I gotta say. Okay, so let's move you. They're saying to settle here. I say we settle just right across from Boston. And then we can touch harbors. Which is always a weird thing. So they are size 4. The harbor is in motion. With 2 builds left, I would say we mine up here and we chop, probably. I don't think this man needs to exist anymore, but I'll let him live for a few turns so he can have a little more time on this beautiful, beautiful 7 seas map we've got going on. We're going to lumber mill this. They don't have a lot of current opportunity for production, so they could easily be given more with some purchasing power, which, let me make sure that you have your monument at least. One more turn for Reyna. Okay. We've got our settler purchased. Also good. Does anybody here, are you missing buildings? You're missing a bank. Your stock exchange, you're also missing. I don't really feel like buying a shrine. Okay, well that's fine. All right, what about your buildings? You're good. You need a bank. We can't get that with faith. All right, all good. Camp has been dealt with. We feel more secure on our borders now. So we could probably just slam one of these bad boys in for...
The golden gates of sleep unbar, where strength and beauty met
bridge.
together, kindle their image like a star in a sea of glassy weather.
Looking beautiful. Oh, yes. It looks amazing. Oh, we're gonna go Seaside Resort this, that's for sure. Can we Seaside Resort you? No, you're only charming. We can't get them to own that tile. It's too far away. If we could, we would. So I want to surround you, sir, because you've made a mistake by existing over here. Let me go ahead and get another settler going. 6,500 gold per turn. We're making strides. And now we can purchase... we have a harbor. We have a Seguba. So we want to purchase our holy site. And we were going to put it here. And now let's purchase your bank. Let's get your seaport. And we're definitely going to move her somewhere else. I'm thinking to Philadelphia because they have a couple spots. Or maybe Boston could use some love out here. I'll go Philadelphia though, because I can definitely get like both the harbor and a Seguba finished if I go there. So Philadelphia was the location. Pedro sucks. We gotta work on taking these boys down. I don't know what you're thinking, Laventa, because you're not really doing anything. You've just decided to invade my personal space for no good reason. They do need amenities here, so let's hook them up with a shopping mall. And that's one of the weird ones. It made our gold total go down. Dude, I have no idea. Shopping mall is completely random as far as I can tell in the outcome. I don't know. It's weird. Isn't it weird? You gotta admit it's a little strange. Can we mess with their loyalty over here? Let's just run bread and circuses for a bit from you. And then we will run bread and circuses next turn from you just to be kind of adding some loyalty pressure in here. Yeah, they definitely will feel that next turn. And you need like a power supply. But I don't feel like giving you like a land windmill. If we could get sea windmills, that's cool. There's also oil over here. I'm gonna buy you a shopping mall. That made the numbers go up. It's a crapshoot is all I can say. They seem like they're mostly a net positive, but we have seen our numbers fluctuate in like a negative direction in some cases. So I'm very confused. Let me just have you run commercial hub investments. There you go. Because they should be good for population for at least a few turns. How fast are they growing? Growth in 2 turns? Cool. But they still have like quite a while to go. So this is Narina. They finished. They need a power supply. So let's get let's put an industrial zone down here. We can work on getting power to all this land. Should be good. Build another military engineer, please. Didn't we send a military engineer to go down here? Or did I say I was going to do that and then we didn't do that? Oh, you know what I'm going to do is make a mountain tunnel across starting next turn. So let me send you guys down here. I want to use 1 charge from each of them for this so that they don't go away and they can continue building railroads. Or maybe I do want to just use the charges because I kind of want to send them to the fallen warrior and have them help with the flood barrier, which is very important business. Getting that flood barrier up and running. And I guess we'll mountain tunnel this. Can we get a... Oh, we should mountain tunnel along here too. We have opportunities for mountain tunnels to exist in this formation that are pretty decent, I suppose. So you're gonna stay here. Wait, one of you... Let's have you come down here. And then I guess we'll railroad across here just to make these things go faster. Do we have the ability to make... I think we have the ability to do geotherms. So there's a couple power sources down there we could be grabbing and making better. Let's get your harbor up and running. Modern armor, let's go in search of adventure. There's definitely adventure to be found out there if you search hard enough. Spec Ops, are you done here? Start sending you west. Dude, this flood barrier is taking longer now, it looks like. I thought we were going to be fine, but we need to buy more. We need to purchase more military engineers over here to help them, because that's... And this has gone up too. We must have hit like a threshold in the world climate that's made it worse, so that's a bummer. I'm just gonna guarantee that we take both of these by doing an extra shot here. Go in. Keep sitting. And then one more shot here. Just to clear the way. Keep sitting. Rebellion in 17 turns, they claim. I don't know about that, but we shall see. We shall repair, and then... I mean, we just need to buy some of those other things, but we don't have the funds this turn. And then same thing here. Okay, Chill out, my drone friends. Everything's cool. We might be done with you, although let's have you head down here where maybe you can help occupy a city or something for potential gains. Supply convoy. Keep you in the city and safe. Right, he's coming back to heal and be upgraded. It's going well, I gotta say. We're up to 6522. That's, you know, like 3,500 away from our target. Oh, air score ends in 10 turns.
Chemists
Or air
do not
ends in
usually
10 turns,
stutter.
so we...
It would be very awkward if they did.
We're not gonna hit 10,000 before this thing changes, so we're about to take another drop, unfortunately. It happens. It's unfortunate, but it is gonna be the case that we're looking at having to recoup some losses from reform the coinage going away. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you go here, you'll be able to fire on both of those cities without being fired upon yourself, which is part of the whole equation. But yeah, Korea's gonna be gone soon. R.I.P. Korea. You are definitely welcome in the new regime of Mali. Let's make sure our trade routes are maxed out. And then, did we buy everything here that we could? Stock exchange. We can purchase with this. Governor. We got a promotion available. We need to get Moksha involved over time. We could send a governor to every city that's getting the most like gold per turn. I think obviously we have one at our major trade route. We have one up here at Narina, which is good. Where do we want to settle? There's a barbarian. A couple barbarians. So, what if I just drop in here and then... It might be better to settle on this tile since then we'll be able to improve the deer. And our harbor would be better here than it would be over here. So this looks like the tile I want to be. But we got to make sure these barbarians are not causing us problems, unfortunately. These guys are going up to the snow. I'm going to start sending guys down, I think. Because there's room for cities down here. And they're probably going to be better than some of those tundra tiles we're heading towards. Yeah, we need more. We need to buy at least like 1 or 2 more military engineers over here. What happened with that? Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's like a bump in the world climate meter that caused it. CO2 levels. You're saying we did most of the damage out there? I don't believe it. We're very eco-friendly. That's why we had to get rid of all those trees. Because they were getting in everybody's way. Shopping mall. It was a bonus for you. The numbers don't make any sense for shopping mall, I have to say. I think their tooltip is just not explaining what they actually do. That's my only thought on this, is that, yeah, it's just not properly explaining it. So I want this to be an industrial zone. And then any tile that's like a hill is better mined. So let's go put it over here. Get our neighborhood. Capital's gonna be large. Niani is obviously large. And in charge. Oh, your seaports are more expensive because you do not yet have a Suguba. We could start a Suguba over here for you. Six turns? Yeah, you were just gonna manually build that one. I don't need to send anybody to assist you. You're good to go. And then that was an improvement as well, but not much of one. So weird. So strange. Let's get a spy building. I don't think our spies are going to be too useful to us, unfortunately, but it'll be okay. So 10 turns, we need 7 more air score to hit a golden age. Mountain tunnel will get us some of that. Got our first mountain tunnel, followed by our second mountain tunnel. We have a barbarian camp right here. I need to buy a tank or something to help us out. If we conquer Korea, era score is fine. So as long as we take those final 2 cities within 10 turns, we're in a golden age. So here's an exit to a mountain tunnel. We'll put the other one on this spot. Get you healing in our territory. He's gonna come help us deal with barbarians, I think. This is blockaded. We need to melt more polar ice caps is what needs to happen. Charleston Chew. So +3 on any of these, and then we would... Hey, we're gonna chop this because this is gonna be a Suguba location. So I'm gonna start with the Suguba. And this will be one where I definitely think I'll send Reyna over here to help out. Do you have a buddy anywhere you could hang out with? There is one. There's one on this side. The game just lies to me constantly. Constantly lying. You'd think I'd be used to it at this point, but I'm still not. It still gets me. This is charming of 3. Breathtaking. Okay, so we'll go drop a little resort action over there. Vaughn, you got an upgrade. What are you picking up here? He's all about unrest and upheaval. I'm not gonna use that, but it's thematically it makes sense for our boy Vaughn to pick that up. Okay, so we shall create a mountain pass up through here, and maybe our trade routes would use it, but no, they're just going through Preslov, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. Building railroads on these boys. I definitely should come toss power plants down on them. So let me go ahead and buy a builder this turn. To power these bad boys up. Using the power of the Earth's heat. Plus 100% production towards buildings in this district. Dude, it doesn't even matter. I'll just vote city center with 1 point. 20% faster population growth, but -5 loyalty per turn in this player's city. I want to mess with Brazil. Or do I? Yeah, let's mess with Brazil. I'll put like 6 votes towards Brazil losing loyalty. And then they're going to vote for me. Probably. So I'm just going to vote for myself as well. So it'll be a -2 instead of -3. And if they don't vote for me, then whatever. But I'm way ahead of them on this, so I feel like they're going to vote for me. I'm going to put 1 more point into Pedro. I believe in you, Pedro. You can overcome this loyalty challenge. A dust storm. Commercial hub. I mean, I just buy all those. Pedro got hit, and then I lost. Yeah, so it's a net of -1, I think, for me.
More is the human will.
A boob dust storm has decimated my neighborhood. We will fix our neighborhood. 80 gold per turn? I feel like these railroads are improving the situation. But I can't like definitely say that that's the reason, but I feel like that's the reason. Where do we want to put you? Let's put you... We could go here and then do, like, commercial hub, holy site, and harbor. All within your territory. Let me go ahead and purchase another settler. And... yeah. Yeah. So I feel like they should probably finish the harbor on their own, but we'll see. I wanted to get a builder. And I wanted you to have a seaport. You built your railroad. You built another one. And now I can come through here. There's actually like, yeah, there's 2 here and there's 1 over here for geothermal power. You need to get this done for sure. So how are we looking in this area? Are you safe to just make land fall and settle, maybe? Well, you're safe to make landfall, apparently. I'm gonna head to this tile and then have him drop. Ooh, there's uranium here. There's uranium here. Okay, we definitely need to settle cities near the uranium. Because I don't know how much it's gonna cost with all our discounts, but the default cost of a giant death robot is 6,000 gold per turn, I think. So with a 15% from democracy and a 20% from a Saguba, that's a cheap purchase for us. We could buy probably 2 per turn. Oh, kind of incredible. We could do the Venetian Arsenal. Let's put it down. We don't need the era score from that, but also, I mean, we don't really need the Venetian Arsenal either. It just feels nice to be able to construct. Makes you feel good. So what's our harbor situation? A +2 on either side. And we'll want to shove the Saguba next to it. So I'm going to drop the harbor here. I'm going to chop this, and this will be our Saguba location, because it'll also get bonus from the mountain. Alright, I'm going to send you down. I'm going to send you down. We're going to try to help with this flood barrier thing. Let me get another military engineer down there, because that's 70 turns. Dude, you guys got to finish these things, man. Finish what you start. Make it work. Yeah, I don't know about conquering a bunch of Maori cities because I really liked his trade routes. And so I'd like him to not be super mad at me. But if I take some of his cities, you know, maybe he'll be like, oh, I guess peace is the smart option here. It's the good play. Come on, Firaxis, please. Please. I beg of you. We lost a trade route somewhere along the way. Did we have one bonus last era? That might be it. We don't have enough room right now. Okay, so they've made a mountain tunnel. These guys are going to make a mountain tunnel over here. Just to make that transition a little snappier. We have... That's just not a... That's a lie, right? It was a lie, but it was closer than I imagined it was going to be. So... I'll take it. He's going to drop here. This guy's going to go hit up this uranium. This one's going to come hit up this uranium, I think. I need to deal with the crossbow. I can't deal with the crossbow. Why can't I deal with the crossbow? There's a river here. There's no river here. River defense, though, it says. Alright, the game did not render a river. I guess it comes from maybe this lake. Snow river. 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 Is there like a... There's no like river display. I guess there's a settler display. Okay, so here you can see the river goes along here. Why is it not rendering a river? That's weird. Isn't it weird? And we will get your harbor. +5 harbor, that's pretty good. We can appreciate that. Looks like we're chopping and dropping a mine. Chop and drop. That's how we do. You're all healed up. So let's ready yourself for the engagement with the enemy cities. Nothing for you to see or do. I should just get rid of this guy. Because he's a waste of money per turn. It's unfortunate. I don't like to describe people as a waste of gold per turn, but... This man could actually wound us. I'll let tanks handle that. What? Oh, through the mountain tunnels. That battle was strange. And then he ends up back here. Alright, that's fair. Everything's good. He did attack my machine gun like I expected him to. Or his machine gun attacked my artillery, sorry. So we can probably rock this one this turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then you definitely hit over here. He takes this. Korea is a goner. Keep city there. Talking about rebellion, but I don't believe it. It's weird that it shows him attacking from up here even though he came through the tunnel. That one's just an oddity of the tunnel pathing. Interacting with the combat. I'm gonna buy your buildings, sir. At least some of them. I'm not gonna buy everything. They can also buy a military engineer over there. But I don't know how many more we need. We might be good with this one we just purchased. So she is absolutely going to be toasting in like a turn. It might be a couple turns because these guys might not be able to move in and fire next turn. But that's okay. Do we have... It looks like we might be able to buy one more trade route. We cannot. Okay. That's fair, I suppose. We're sending you down here. Let's send him along with you. Let's get another settler made. We have 4 gold left per turn. Gandhi, I see you here, brother. We maintain our cultural alliance. So we're at 6591. Unfortunately, in 8 turns, that's going to take a hit. We're going to gain as much as we can. We're getting as many cities as we can. So we're heading in the right direction. 2 turns for Reyna to be able to buy some more for us. We have... Let me just do a quick... Can I just scan cities to see? I want to use my faith to purchase a stock exchange. And a stock exchange. Okay, so now we've spent all of our money this turn. Let's just take a look at the other things. We're up to 66.35 per turn. We're getting 593 science per turn. Korea's at 40. They're about to be gone. 222 from Mongolia. 180 from Zulu. 228 from the Indian Empire. 197 from Mapuche. 136 from Maori. 42 from Brazil. 439 cultures what we're getting. 181 for Gandhi. Shaka 134. Kupe 326. Genghis Khan 191. Pedro 65. Korea 13. Mapuche 128. We're up to 2090 in score. Gandhi has made the 4-digit barrier his own. He's joined us in the ranks of the upper echelon of society with 1007. We're at 35 of 312, so not in any danger of winning a cultural victory right now. 13 of 20. So we had like a little roller coaster with this. We gained some from the World Games or whatever. Not World Games. Nobel Prize. I don't remember which one it was, but we gained something from that. We lost some from the votes. And we're back to 13, which is where we started this one, I think. But we're moving up. It's turn 235. We're at 6,635. We got a whole bunch of new cities building stuff, so trade routes are going to go in. Our trade routes are going to take a hit, but I think we can handle it. I think even with that, you know, we're on a good trajectory for victory, or for at least meeting the goal. And then once the goal is met, it should be easy to crush everybody with giant death robots. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. And Happy New Year. Later.